And welcome to our live coverage on this day 8 of the 50th U.S. Open. Joey Brander here, live courtside in Arthur Ashe Stadium, where we have last year's finalist and the number 14 ranked woman in the world, Madison Keys, practicing for her battle against 29 seed Dominika Cibulkova to come later today. A win today would make Madison Keys one of just 2 players on the tour this year to reach the quarterfinals or better at 3 of the 4 Grand Slams. Her opponent, Dominika Cibulkova, just the first Slovakian woman to reach the round of 16 at Flushing Meadows since 2013. 2 of them have faced off 4 times previously in their careers. Madison Keys leads the all-time head-to-head against Cibulkova 4-0. Most recently played at the WTA Finals in 2016. That a straight set victory for Keys. Keys has only lost 1 set in her 4 matches against Cibulkova. Madison Keys had her first test of the tournament in the 3rd round 2 days ago. After a straight set victory in the 1st and 2nd round, she faced Alexandra Krunic of Serbia, the number 49 player in the world. Keys dropped the first set 6-4, but was able to handily win the next 2, 6-1, 6-2, to advance to this 4th round. Cibulkova, on the other hand, has had 3 consecutive 3-set battles. Cibulkova nearly 8 hours spent on court in her opening 3 rounds. Of course, she knocked out the number 4 seed, the German Angelique Kerber, in the 3rd round, 6-3 in the 3rd. 3 of the top 4 seeds in the tournament ousted in the first 3 rounds. Key to the match for Madison Keys will be effectively utilizing her strong serve. She's been one of the top servers on tour all year long. She's 3rd on tour in serve points won at just over 60%. She's 5th on the tour in serve games won at over 75%. And she's number 6 in the world in first serve points won at nearly 70%. She's continued that strong serving performance through the first 3 rounds of the tournament. This year, she's number 3 in the U.S. Open in total aces. She's number 2 in the Open thus far in first serve points won. Madison Keys winning nearly 80% of her first serve points in the Open so far. Another beautiful day here for tennis at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. Madison Keys will be the first match on court here in Arthur Ashe Stadium. Play beginning in Ashe at noon Eastern. Following Madison Keys, not before 2 p.m., will be Wimbledon champ and 13-time Grand Slam champion, the 6th seed Novak Djokovic, against Joao Sousa of Portugal. Tonight's evening session at Arthur Ashe Stadium will feature Maria Sharapova, who is undefeated in her career in night matches in Arthur Ashe Stadium. Sharapova, the number 22 seed, facing off against Suarez Navarro, the 30 seed, followed by 20-time Grand Slam champion Roger Federer, the number 2 seed, against Millman of Australia. Those are the matches on tap for you today. Another exciting day of tennis as we see who can solidify their spot in the quarterfinals. We have half of our quarterfinal in the women's draw set thus far. Serena Williams, after an 18-minute 6-love first set against Kaya Kanepi yesterday, lost the 2nd set but was able to rebound in the 3rd, 6-3 in the 3rd over the Estonian, number 44 in the world, Kanepi. Serena Williams in the quarterfinals, well, she'll face Pliskova, who defeated Ashley Barty in straight sets yesterday. Pliskova, the number 8 seed. Also claiming their spot in the quarters, defending champion and number 3 seed, the top-ranked American and the highest seed still left in the draw, Sloane Stephens, who had a straight set victory yesterday. Sevastova, the 19 seed, defeated the 7 seed Svitolina in 3 sets. Stephens and Sevastova will face off in the quarterfinals as well. Should Madison Keys defeat Dominika Cibulkova today, she'll face the winner of that Sharapova-Suarez-Navarro match in the quarterfinals. The other matches coming today: Serenko against Vondrasova and Sabalenka against Osaka. Let us know in the comments your predictions for Madison Keys' match against Dominika Cibulkova today. Also let us know your pick to win the women's singles title. Will Madison Keys finally be able to break through for her first Grand Slam title? This is Madison Keys' 7th main draw appearance here in Flushing Meadows. Last year, of course, she reached the final, losing to Sloane Stephens. That was the first All-American U.S. Open final since 2002 when Serena defeated Venus Williams. Madison Keys had to fight in her 3rd round match against Krunic. That was the first test of the tournament for her thus far, but she's very comfortable on the courts here in Flushing Meadows, of course, using a lot of the experience she garnered in last year's finals run. Madison Keys reached the round of 16 at the U.S. Open in both 2015 and 2016 as well, before breaking through to the finals last year. Her opponent, Cibulkova, has not reached the 4th round of the Open since she was a quarterfinalist in 2010, losing to Caroline Wozniacki. This is Madison Keys' 6th round of 16 appearance this season. She also reached the round of 16 in the Australian Open, Charleston, Rome, French Open, and Cincinnati. Madison Keys is 6-2 against seeded players at Grand Slams since the start of 2017. Her only losses came against Angelique Kerber in the Australian Open this year and Sloane Stephens at the French Open this year. Keys, of course, French Open semi-finalist. Madison Keys, one of a tournament leading 23 American women in this year's U.S. Open. Of course, last year an All-American semi-final. This year, a chance for 3 American women to potentially break through to the semis. Madison Keys came into this tournament with some confidence, of course, after reaching the semis of the French Open. She made it to the round of 32 at Wimbledon. She also played well in Cincinnati, upsetting the number 4 seed Angelique Kerber in a hard-fought 3-set battle before being upset by Sabalenka in the quarters. Pat in the comments saying, good morning, Madison, watching from Decatur, Georgia. Cindy in the comments wishing Madison good luck. Annie as well, from Maria. And Eduardo all showing their support for the 14th seeded American Madison Keys. One familiar face that's been working with Madison Keys throughout the tournament is Lindsay Davenport. Davenport, a three-time Grand Slam champion, the 1998 U.S. Open women's singles champion, former #1 player in the world. Madison Keys still just 23 years old, but has had incredible success in Grand Slams despite not yet winning one. She's reached the semis in both the Australian and the French, the quarters of Wimbledon, and of course the finals of the U.S. Open last year, all before the age of 23. Keys reached a career high of #7 in the world a year ago. She had her first WTA match win at just age 14. Made her top 50 debut in 2013. Won her first WTA title in 2014 while still a teenager. Roger in the comments saying good luck to Madison in her match today, as is Lisa Edwards saying go get 'em, Madison. Tom asking what is the hard court head-to-head between Madison Keys and Cibulkova. Madison Keys and Cibulkova faced off 4 times in their career. All 4 were on hard court, the first 3 on outdoor hard court, the 4th on indoor hard court. Madison Keys winning all 4 matchups. She's dropped just 1 set to Cibulkova. Most recent outdoor hardcourt matchup came in Brisbane in 2015. Keys with a 7-5, 6-2 victory. However, the last time they played in the WTA finals took just 1 hour and 5 minutes for Keys to dismantle Cibulkova, 6-1, 6-4. Cibulkova, now 29 years old, formerly a top 5 player in the world, reached her career high ranking of number 4 in the world in early 2017. She's a former Australian Open finalist in 2014 and a former French Open semi-finalist. Cibulkova also won the ATP Tour Finals in 2016, defeating Angelique Kerber in that final. Cibulkova, the definition of a fighter on the court, and will certainly be a tough task for Madison today. Phil commenting, polling for Madison Keys in Montreal. And there is that powerful serve of Madison Keys. Incredibly effective all year long and in this year's Open.
I'd normally measure like 12, 30, this step probably like tucked in the water.
Again, that match will be the first match on in Arthur Ashe Stadium today, noon Eastern, followed by Novak Djokovic and Joao Souza. Will be bringing you Novak Djokovic's practice live here in Arthur Ashe Stadium at 11 a.m. Eastern, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We have an exciting day of coverage for you. Across the board, we'll have Madison Keys' opponent, Dominika Cibulkova, in just about 5 minutes here in Arthur Ashe Stadium, followed by Novak Djokovic. After Novak, will be bringing you Rafa Nadal, his practice on this, his off day. Nadal with another victory over Basilashvili yesterday. Rafa will be practicing at noon Eastern. We'll also have Maria Sharapova at 4:30 Eastern and Roger Federer at 5:30 Eastern. Fantastic day of live player practices and more behind-the-scenes coverage for you, so make sure you stay tuned with us all day long. And as Team Cibulkova starts to come on the court, Madison Keys will be wrapping her practice up. But stay tuned with us. We'll be right back with more live practice coverage. Joey Brander here with you all tournament long. Stay tuned.